It's been a minute since I made this solo leveling artwork. It really has been a crazy journey, honestly. I started this artwork back in March, I think, and I officially finished it here in September, like 2 months ago, like with the canvas frame and all that. It was the first painting I've done in like 2 years, I think, maybe even 3 years. And I've shared the whole process from start to finish here on the channel. Because of that reason, it will always have a special place in my heart. But now it's time for this beautiful art piece to go up for sale on my website. While painting this artwork, I've learned a lot about myself and also what it means to be an artist and a content creator who has my own business. All of that just through this one painting. And today I want to share what I've learned from making my first canvas artwork here on the channel. But before we get into all the juicy stuff, man, please do me a favor and leave a like on this video. It helps me out more than you could even know. It helps me reach more awesome people just like you. And subscribe if you want to see me do more amazing anime artworks just like this one in the near future, gang. The first thing I learned is I'm the protagonist of my own journey. Before I started painting this artwork, most of my content here on the channel was based on other people's content, whether that being reactions or anime reviews. My art content was always like secondary to this channel, like it was on the back burner. But starting this artwork forced me to dive deeper into myself and also my overall mission here on this platform. It forced me to ask, like, what do I want? Like, what do I want to get from this? Why am I doing this in the first place? I know that sounds corny as fuck. I realized when I started this, I don't want to live in the shadows of my favorite anime YouTubers, anime reviewers, and be most known for my reviews and my reactions. Nah, I don't want to go down that path. I want to tell my own story and also share my art with the world. And somehow watching solo leveling helped me to realize this. I know a lot of people be shitting on solo leveling for not being deep and all that, but it really helped me bring forth my own story. I've always kind of felt like an underdog in my own life, just like Jinwoo is in his own life in the beginning. Whatever I do, someone out there can do better. Like, that's how I felt, and that's also how I feel to this day, and it is true. But I never understood why I felt like the world was against me. And watching solo leveling, it made me realize that the universe is its own kind of system. A system which, if you understand and use correctly, it can help you evolve as a human being. And instead of seeing all the bad thing that happens and all the challenges I meet as the universe way of stopping me or bringing me down, I started seeing them as tasks to overcome, to build upon, and to elevate myself once they've been defeated, of course. And I think you could do the same if you are stuck in the same way of thinking as I was. Yes, you will get knocked the fuck out once in a while, but the most important thing is you get up again and again, no matter what. You gotta rise from the shadows they put you in and become your own light. Number 2 is I realized evolution takes sacrifice. You want to get to the next level of wherever you are in life, you need to realize there's something in your life you need to get rid of. Not necessarily for good, but at least for a specific amount of time. Start on this canvas, I had to first of all spend the money on materials, but also I had to stop doing custom shoes for a minute. I did my last custom shoe order, I think last summer 2024. I haven't done a single order ever since. I've been mainly focused on prints and now canvas artworks. Giving up commissions has been my biggest sacrifice up till now. It's how I build my audience across all social medias up to this point. I even received messages from people saying they were disappointed I was no longer doing custom shoes, that they didn't want to see my digital prints or my canvas artworks. It was tough, I'm not gonna lie. I've always known within myself it was a necessary sacrifice if I wanted to level up. I will be doing custom shoes in the near future again, but for the time being I had to focus on canvas artworks. I also stopped posting weekly on YouTube and actually shifted over to a schedule of posting every other week instead. I didn't get many views to begin with on YouTube, but it was still really challenging because I kept knocking myself for not posting weekly. For some reason I told myself that's the only way to grow on YouTube, like you have to post every week. I'm sure there's some truth to it, but I'm not really sure if it's the only way. But it's only now that I've started to come to peace with the fact that I can't post every week. I can't make my usual funny anime reviews either because they're not aligned with my overall mission and my overall message here on the channel. I'm still trying to have fun in my current videos, but I'm trying to stay more focused on the overall goal. If you want to evolve in life, you gotta do a self-assessment. I've never used that word in a sentence ever in my life before. I don't know where that came from. You have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what do I need to let go of? to level up. It's basically equivalent exchange. Hey, I knew watching Full Metal Alchemist would come full circle one day. Let's go. The third thing I learned is time is critical. Bro, this artwork took time. I don't even know if it's because I'm a slow painter or if it's because it's been so long since I've painted a canvas artwork. A pair of custom shoes to complete an order, it takes me around 2 weeks if I have to be a human being in between. Like eating, sleeping, working, my 9-to-5 job, content creation, you name it. Bro, this painting took me 6 months. 6 months to finish. I documented the whole journey almost. But sometimes I would take a couple days off to focus on other projects. And I also did go on vacation for like 2 weeks in Ghana. So maybe let's say give or take 5 months. I started around March and I finished in September. But I did learn to be absolutely critical about my time. I learned to spend it wisely. I could have said fuck it and just only focused on this artwork and basically let my YouTube and other social media accounts just disappear into the ether. But I also wanted to keep my social media account running. Just wanted to keep things alive meanwhile I was painting. So I decided to either A, spend a whole day on one specific task. For example, painting, I would just paint the whole day. It could be editing a video, I would edit the whole day, or it could be writing scripts. I would just write scripts the whole day. Or B, time blocking. Like I would wake up, paint until 12 p.m. and then I would shift from painting to editing a video until 4 p.m. and then I would eat, of course, or go work out, whatever it could be. And then I would paint again from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. And I was low-key spreading myself thin. Pause. And I still am to this day. Pause. I came to understand why it's so important to have a team once you get big enough on YouTube and as a content creator in general. Most of your favorite YouTubers have teams of editors and writers or filmmakers. I'm not really sure about that one though. But they do have other people to help them. And if I had just an editor to help me edit my YouTube videos or my short form videos, I would be able to almost cut my time in half on a painting like this. So something like this would only take me like 3 months if I had an editor. Man, I cannot wait till I'm able to afford someone to help me. When I'm able to afford an editor, oh my God, it's gonna change my life. But for now, we just have to endure. The fourth thing I've learned is artists are businessmen. We might not be wearing suits, but being an artist is honestly just having your own business. You market your work on your website, promote your work through your content or social media, contact clients to learn if they're interested. You develop your own products like I just did right here. And most importantly, gang, finances, man. Finances. You gotta keep track of your finances. I've bought so many supplies over the past 6 months. It's crazy. And to help me keep track of how much I've spent, I save all my receipts. I bring them home with me and then I take pictures of them. Every single one of them, because I also use an app called Dinero. And once I've taken pictures of my receipts, I throw them out and I dump all the photos into that app, because that app itself helps me keep track of all my finances, at least when it comes to my business. So when time for the yearly evaluation comes around, Dinero gives me an estimate of how much money I've spent over the year and also how much of that money I'm able to write off in my taxes. At the moment, I've spent around 12.2k Danish crowns, which is equivalent to, I think, around 1.9k US dollars. I only had a couple print sales in the beginning of the year. So yeah, formally speaking, I think I am what they would refer to on the streets as cooked. I'm royally cooked. And the last thing I've learned through it all is, you'll figure it out, gang. You'll figure it out. This last part is kind of obvious, but it's still true. Nothing is so bad that it's not able to be figured out, especially if it's something important to you. We humans are adaptable to almost all and every situations here on this planet. I felt like this, but you might see yourself as a quitter. I did that too, but I believe it's just because you haven't realized your true potential. We're annoying as hell. We humans are annoying as hell. I just know Mother Earth can't wait to get rid of us, man. We are annoying as hell. We are the most annoying species. You think your mosquito in your room is annoying, bro? Hey, sorry for the weird cut, gang. I think I just adjusted the light. Now you can see the painting much better. I really don't know why I didn't do that from the start. When I started painting this artwork, I didn't know what size the canvas should be. I didn't know what kind of paint I had to use. I didn't know the primer. I didn't know how to make this painting stand out. It all came to me along the road. I didn't wait until I had all the answers. I just got started. I just took one step then another, and then one more, and then another. Sometimes I would even be forced to take a step back, think for a moment, think for a couple days, then take one more step forward. Just like when I discovered the glow in dark paint. It was random as hell, but I had to take a step back because I had to paint all the blue areas on this artwork over again. We're talking about multiple layers here. I think it took me like 2 days to cover the whole artwork again. Or for example, when the glue didn't stick to the canvas frame, so I had to use nails instead. It really seems like a painful endeavor, and it is. You will fall multiple times, but as long as you keep going, as long as you keep getting up, you will succeed more than you fail in the bigger picture. My point is, most people give up before even realizing how close they are to making it through. They give up as soon as they make one wrong turn, maybe multiple wrong turns, they decide to give up.
And the right choice is the one that keeps us alive. Stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. There are no rules, man. We're lost.
No, man. I know exactly where I am.
You don't know shit anymore.
You can do it.
Most people even give up before their path has been illuminated. They don't know which direction they have to go. They don't know which step they need to take. But it's a common mistake, because that is not a reason to give up or not start at all. Because if you're lost in a maze, the only way through is forward. You gotta take another step in the dark. You gotta turn around the corner even though you don't know what's waiting for you on the other side. Because otherwise, gang, you'll always stay stuck in your current position. Yes, you might even end up worse than you started with. I've been there. I am there, honestly. Like, I'm completely broke right now. The only thing I have to keep me going is hope. I'm at the mercy of the algorithm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube right now. The only thing I can really do is to put in the work. So yeah, I'm worse off than I started. Most of y'all probably have full-time jobs, save income, friends and family who understand your life choices. But in the end, you have to remember it's all the failures you go through that makes you better. You're a human, I think, if you're not a cat or a dog. Or maybe if you're a horse. If you're a horse, it's even better. Then you have to remember,
Nigga, horses don't stop, they keep going.
but if you're watching this as a human, it's almost impossible to not learn from your mistakes. You have survived 100% of the days you swore you wouldn't survive. Today is no different, gang. It's honestly wild how much I've learned from this one artwork. How this canvas painting has brought out all this knowledge and potential inside of me I didn't know I possessed. I honestly never expected it. I just thought this was gonna be another project that I would probably forget in a couple months. But nah, I feel like a completely different person than I was 6 months ago. For better or worse, I guess only the future knows. But I do know one thing, and that is I love painting and drawing, and those things will always be part of my life. Those are my favorite activities that drive me, and I develop through them as well as a human being, and also as an artist, of course. And if you want to own part of this amazing journey I've been on, this original one-of-one artwork will be up for sale on my website. Even if you can't afford this original one-of-one artwork, you'll still have a chance to own part of my wholesome journey by buying a limited print. Yes, I am doing prints as well of this artwork. They are also available on my website. Link in the description below. So there's a chance for everyone. Aight, gang, those were what I've learned from making my first canvas artwork. It's been a pleasure. And as always, remember to stay beautiful. Much love, gang. Peace.